Thank you very much for your time for talking to Newsmax Balkans. First question: how did you felt when you heard the news when these military actions were stopped?
Well, any war that is stopping is a bliss because we now need to rebuild our homes and rebuild our lives, and the people of the north will finally will have the chance to get back to their home and rebuild them, and maybe the international community will force this agreement so Hezbollah will not be on Israeli border anymore. So there will be a kind of peace, I hope.
So, is there any kind of conversation or information about the hostage crisis? I mean, let me remind our audience, your son was kidnapped on the 7th October last year. And is there any kind of information that when this military action stopped, that the hostages could be released?
Well, the military action has stopped in the north, and the hostages are held in the south. And these two wars are different wars. And right now we stopped the war in the north, and I really hope that this will reflect on the war in the south, and we will do the same agreement in the south, so the war will stop there and the hostages will come back home, so we can rebuild back our lives.
So did you heard any information from the other parents, and do they have like any kind of hope that this is very possible now after this announcement?
Yes, we have great hope that maybe now this will be possible, because we saw that it is possible in the north. So if we can do an agreement in the north that bring some kind of a ceasefire and the normal life both to the people of the south of Lebanon and the north of Israel. So if we can do that in the north, I think we can do that in the south too. And this is why we go to pressure on the Israeli government to go the same way to make the peace agreement also in the south and get the hostages back home. This is the most important thing right now.
So, and one more thing, how people in Israel react after this situation, new situation?
To the stop of the war in the north?
Yes.
There's a mixed feeling in Israel. Some people are happy about that, but I think that most of the people don't, because we already been in this situation 15 years ago. We had the same agreement with Hezbollah 1701 by the resolution of the United Nations, and it was not forced. And 15 years later, we came to another war with Hezbollah. So most of the people in Israel think that this is going to be the same thing right now, because Hezbollah is still in Lebanon as a military and as a military force, and as long as he has military force, and he will continue to be a threat to Israel. So most of the people think that this agreement came too early, because they had to make a pressure a bit longer on Hezbollah, make a bit more success, military success, and then make an agreement that will be better to Israel, to future generations.